Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I am Razim and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar, Chapter 3, Episode 12, Battle in the Ruins. We shall begin as usual with introductions, beginning with our storyteller Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I'll play the allies, I'll play the enemies, and I'll play everything in between. The only thing I won't be playing are our wonderful player characters tonight. And my question for our wonderful players is, does your character want to go and visit any of the other linked worlds, continents, whatever you want to call them? First up will be Argus.
I'm first. Hi, I'm Aurum, and I play Argus, the scaredy cat tyrant, who is a rock dragon type, and probably very much in danger. And as for visiting new places, yes, if there is a safe one. But definitely not the zombie one.
You're in the zombie one.
Exactly. Can I go?
Alright. Oh, it looks like RZ is deafened right now, so on to Jet.
I am Razim and I am playing as Jet, the ghost electric type of rockruff. And yes, he'd very much be interested in visiting new worlds.
Alright, next up will be Sin.
Okay. Hello, I am Colada the Jerboa. I play Sin, the normal steel type mawile variant, mawile. And I'm pretty sure Sin would actually be interested in visiting the other worlds that are connected, if only to kind of see what's going on there firsthand and possibly help some people out.
Alright. Vector.
Hello, my name is Evening Wolf. I play Vector. I am a flying water rockruff. And yes, Vector wants to know the other worlds. So more places you can do, more the zoomies. More you could fly around and make friends.
Alright, and last but certainly not least, our guest star of Kaza.
Hello, I am Kaza, a perfectly normal and average Abro. And, yes, I would like to see the other worlds. Kaza would like to see them and know them, and because probably they're very different. They might need help, but maybe they can also help with our current problems. They probably have different resources and whatnot, different specialties, so maybe if we all work together, if we somehow find a way to get them all together, then everything will be just fine.
Precious me. Alright, do we have any volunteers for recap tonight?
Joke.
Unless, I mean, I still have the notes, so yeah. I'll do the recap.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is that the
was
RZ? Yep, that
RZ.
was the RZ. Go ahead and get started with recap. I'll shoot him a message.
Yeah.
As soon as I go.
Oh, it's been a while, so if
Oh,
there's
yeah,
anything
fine.
I'm missing, yeah, it's been a while, so
It
if there's
has been a
anything I'm
couple
missing, yeah, so please tell me if I miss anything. But last time on Starlight New Dawn, oh heck, oh right. So yes, so essentially the group soon actually was able to check out actually was able to actually regroup and check out the warehouse. We were able to explore and be able to find some very interesting stuff there as well. And we were able to find more stuff related to the mysterious MT Industries that was in there as well. We were able to find some interesting few items. I think it was potions and other stuff there as well. And after exploring, we noticed something very creepy happening with the warehouse as we were going down and down, deeper and deeper into the basement. We noticed that the the things were changing slowly changing from a warehouse to a very strange and, if not somewhat unsettling, transition to a dungeon. And, well, I guess pretty much after everyone kind of having some concerns, we decided to keep pushing down and down and down. And then I think we found that waterfall there, and everyone was, very hesitant in continuing, but we kept going. And later, we were able to find more supplies on the way. And through the supplies, we found, well, we found an interesting item that definitely gives, or that has some very interesting properties. Whether or not they're addictive or not, we're not too sure.
Yes,
And
they were described as ether.
ether, yeah. And yeah, and then sooner or later we found something, and we found that gummy apparently. And then as we were pushing through, if we got a pair of doors, we got into the split. It's kind of forking a road. And everyone decided. We went to the after going to the right. We found some. We found some gold, and then, well, Argus decided to run. Was running a little bit ahead, and, well, yeah, and then we started a fight encounter. I think that's everything. Please tell me if I'm missing anything. It's been a while.
It would have been safe if we went left first, but we went right first, so left was bad.
I'm sure. But yeah, you did also find a pair of names when on the MD Industries things for the shipping label stuff.
Oh yeah, I ripped off the shipping labels.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, which was I believe you found the two. One was Breeson and the other one was Etor.
Etor, yes.
Specifically, the ether was from Breeson, and the potions were from Etor. All right. Does anyone have anything else to add?
Probably that Kaza really couldn't recognize the gummy as any that he was familiar with.
It's true. He was able to identify it, though.
Indeed, at the very least, for absolutely sure, this is definitely a gummy.
All right. In that case, I will go ahead and show what each of your opponents has rolled for their initiative. Oh, okay. Would you mind go ahead and doing your introduction? The question was, would your character want to explore any of the other linked worlds/continents?
Well, hi, I am Arzadeu, and I play the off-color jangmo-o Azrax. And usually a happy, chirpy, chippy, usually positive-seeking character. As for the question, that's a maybe. I'm going to need more time, personally, as a player on that question.
All right. Well, in that case, I went ahead and revealed in the fantasy grounds what each of your new opponents has rolled for initiative.
Oh, I
in
get a
or-
turn to hide.
Yes, congratulations, Argus. They all rolled lower than you. And just to make sure everyone has the scene firmly in mind, people were kind of like split up going to a different room when Argus ran and opened up a different door. Inside is a trio of Pokemon, a Duskull, a Misdrevius, and a Honedge. And they have certainly noticed the door being opened, and combat has been initiated by this. You all are going to be more in your current room, except for Argus, who's obviously at the door. So there is a fair bit of distance before, both sides end up meeting. But first up would be Kaza.
Yep. This boy is extremely fast.
Teleporting does help with that.
It does.
So, what would Kaza like to do?
Alright. Let's see. Of the enemies, he's a little stuck because his primary method is punching due to certain events in his life, and these are ghosts. Which provides a little bit of a problem, but there doesn't mean that there's nothing he can't do. He's just going to have to get a little bit more subversive and hope that the others can do a thing before going for strikes. So...
Yep. This is a good time to remind everyone that the strike maneuver is untyped, and thus does not count as a normal type move, and thus it can affect ghosts.
Yes, you are correct. but that's more for later, since he doesn't often use strike for damage.
I'm just reminding people that even if, you think that you only have normal type moves so you can't do anything, strikes do not count as a typed move.
Alright. So, Kaza is going to try and appear by the Honedge. Or no, he is going to approach the Honedge with his movement, and then he is going to use Flash.
All right. Go ahead and... Hey, Zib. So we did want it to be a thing that for stat lowers, you still have to roll against their soul save, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, was just double checking because almost no one uses stat downs. All right. In that case, go ahead and roll against the Honedge's soul save. See if you can lower its accuracy.
I would probably... Would that be mind or soul?
If it's stat, it's soul.
Soul it is. Soul, forceful, probably, or logic.
Both would be perfectly acceptable.
I'll take logic. Might as well. No reason not to. And would this be subterfuge?
I could certainly see subterfuge for this, yes.
Okay, I'm considering subterfuge, survival, or perhaps even academics.
I think... attempting to blind an opponent seems more subterfuge than anything.
You are correct. He's not got that many dice because, surprise, surprise, he's got no subterfuge at all.
But you
But
did
that
roll
is a 10. So close.
So close. That is very, very true.
Well, theoretically, that was still a bright flash and maybe has drawn some attention into this towards him.
Both that and he is the closest target.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
he does have some accuracy left, so he's going to try something.
go right ahead. -5 for multi-attack.
All right. It is not another offensive move. It is Aegis.
All right. In that case, that is a self-apply condition. You don't need to roll.
Yep. While I still have some dice left over, literally no reason not to.
That is fair.
As the party will see 3 semi-transparent discs sort of floating around him now. How do I... I cannot pass turn as I do not have control of that icon.
That is fair. Can I assign ownership? I don't know.
No, it would have to be an actual character sheet.
In that case, yeah, no, I'll just pass it for you. All right. Next up would be Shade, and well, there's quite a bit of distance to travel, but he does see something that interests him. He has a paddle, and he sees a floating fucking sword. And yes, I do know I swore the first couple of minutes. I'll pay the 5 in a bit. He sees a floating goddamn sword, and he wants to go beat the shit out of that sword.
We are past the time limit anyways.
Oh, wait, really? Okay. I thought it wasn't that long since the recording started. Cool. And this reminds me that we never actually put in any rules for charge attacks yet. Really? So, I'm gonna docket that, because I just realized we never did that. Okay. He has a paddle. It's filled with dark type energy, and he's gonna go beat the hell out of a ghost with it. Oops. Ignore that.
My paddle.
Don't worry. Also, he got you to call it a paddle again.
While you're so first off, it's we've got Werny here now, so he can do his intro.
Yes, Werny, please do your intro.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Wernimal, and I play Amos the Growlithe, a fire type fluffy doggo. And was there a question?
There was. Would your character like to go and visit the other world/continents now that you know that, they're around and they are reachable?
Yes. And well, Amos has already been to one, and so he, want to explore the others. What other places he could go?
Yeah.
Plus, his experience in this place has been pretty shitty, so he wants to leave, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about like the actual like linked worlds here, not like other worlds. These are like those.
Yeah.
They're like connected worlds to this one that you can get to like really easily.
Well, yeah, they're less bad than this one.
Debatable, but definitions. They're all shit in their own little ways.
Yippee!
All right.
We can just
So-
turn the ones we don't like.
I'll say that this stick is big enough that I think 2 power is reasonable enough for it, so I'll just jot that down. And Shade is going to go ahead and try to attack the thing. Shade apparently wants to hit things today. It ends off with a 1, but oh well. That is going to be 7 accuracy, which is not enough for a crit, but it will hit, and it will actually deal damage because it's just imbued with dark type shit. So that's 2 plus half of that plus okay. Shade is... He has smacked the Hone Edge successfully and dealt a very minor amount of damage. It looks like these things might actually be, you know, not made of wet paper or something. They actually look like... Maybe they could actually fight a bit. Vector. So, just to remind everyone, you have two main actions a turn, 2 standard actions. You could use those for things like movement, things like attacking. You also have access to bonus actions, which could be used for things that would be a quick action, such as using certain maneuvers.
Oh.
And you have a reaction you get every turn, but that's mostly used in case you have like a held action or you take an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha. Huh. I guess the question is, like, how do we know how far we are from the, or like how the group is?
Yeah, you're kind of like in separate rooms, so it's like, you know, a little bit. It's a good little distance, but I will say that you're probably about like 30 feet away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Considering you guys were like all kind of moving towards the doors anyway.
Mhm.
It was just to the
Okay.
other door, so you're pretty close.
Gotcha. Let's see here what I could do. I will. Let's see what I want to do. So essentially, what I'll do is that I'll move a little bit closer. Do we? It's gonna be a silly question. How high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are actually pretty high. They're like 25-foot ceilings.
25-foot ceilings.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
actually
okay.
like pretty high up.
You know what? Vector's gonna try. He's gonna try a thing. I'm gonna essentially move, and then I'm gonna see if I move closer. And what I'll do is that, essentially I move towards the, I guess I'll move towards the. I would assume like Vector would know like as he's like going to the room, he would see like who's there essentially, right? Like, or like he won't know the names, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So inside is obviously Kaza and Shade right now.
Yep.
Argus is at the door, but there is also a trio of Pokemon. One which looks like a floating sword that both Kaza and Shade are next to. With like, you know, a ribbon on it. It's a Hone Edge, like out of game.
Right.
There is a Miss Drevius, which is a little ghost-looking Pokemon that has like that red pearl necklace and like the wispy hair. And then there is a Duskull, which looks like it is yet another ghost, but it has like a little skull mask on.
Ooh. And like, is there like distance between like Kaza and Argus as well? Like,
Kaza got pretty close, but like probably. Did Kaza get into actual melee, or was it like, you know, just close?
Oh, he got into melee,
Okay.
but he mostly tried to flash. He's trying to draw aggro.
Yep. Okay. So
Okay.
both Kaza and Shade are currently engaging the Hone Edge, which leaves the Duskull and the Misdrevious.
Oh, and they're kind of grouped together, right? Like so, like they're kind of like the same
Yeah.
same
They're
distance.
like
Okay,
they're not like next to each other, but they are like
spread out a
very.
little bit.
They're pretty close.
Gotcha.
Like, they're probably like each 10 feet away from each other, maybe 15.
Yeah. Would it be possible for me to run to essentially the skull one, and I'm gonna since Vector's been thinking about a move for a very long time, and he's like, I'm gonna try this.
All right.
He's gonna
You
go.
won't have to take a run action because that'd be a full turn. But
Mhm.
you could get there in 30. So actually, you don't even have to use your. You'd be even more safe because you have that scarf that gives you an extra 5. So
Yep. So that's yeah.
So yeah, you could pretty easily get there.
Yep. I'm gonna like run. I'm gonna run there, and I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna do a dive bomb.
All right.
Alright,
And you're attacking the Duskull with this one, yeah?
yes. Yep. Alright, it is. Just go ahead, and then I assume we roll for accuracy first, right?
Yes, which will be attribute, expertise, skill, and because this is you do have stab on this, right? Stab, same type attack bonus. This is the same type that you are.
Yes.
Then you look for 6s instead of 7s.
6, 7, 7. Okay, yeah. It was attribute, expertise. Yeah, and I also got 2.
Yep.
Accuracy
Plus
on
your
that.
skill, and then plus whatever modifications you have on the move itself.
Gotcha. So would body? I'm gonna say would body instinct and brawl. Would that be all right?
Yep. If it's a melee, if it's a engaged ranged move, then it uses brawl by standard. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I am going to use that plus 2. So. 6, 7, 8, 10. There we go. And so I will roll first.
Oh, roll those 10s.
Heck. Hold on. That's
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
7. Okay.
Would you like to soul any of those ones, or do you want to keep the 7?
We'll keep the 7. I'll take the 7.
Alright. You will hit, but not crit.
All right. So that is 3, and then roll. So that is 6. Vectors has been very excited to do this. After learning he can fly. There we go.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 5. So that would be 5.
Damage is based on the type of the move and the target. Accuracy is when you get stabbed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Damage is when it depends on the typing. So for this, this is what, flying?
Flying, yes.
Flying. Flying is neutral to ghost, so you're looking for 7s.
7s. Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's 1. It's been a while. 10 counts as 2, right?
2. Yep.
So, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 damage.
All right. In that case, you're a bit surprised at just how sturdy a ghost is, but you could tell that you did at least some damage to it, as it will be taking chip damage.
Yeah.
You have managed to land a pretty solid hit on it, though. It just seems like it didn't care that much.
Just imagine like Vector just like doing little hops. It's like, oh, it's actually a lot more sturdy than I thought. Sorry. And
No, you're fine.
Yeah, and I think that is. And I kind of like after like impacting on that one, I just kind of like do a little like I kind of hop down like after kind of recoiling from the jump, kind of like, and then just kind of like land back onto the ground like in front of them. And, yeah, and that is my turn.
Alright. Argus, you're at the door. What do?
I am at the door. Are the other two ghosts that you guys aren't surrounding, like, in their own little area?
There's only one
okay.
ghost that is currently not engaged. The Hone Edge and the Duskull are being engaged.
Okay. So I wanted to put stealth rocks, but I don't want to hurt you guys. So instead, Argus is going to hold up his meteorite and command rocks to attack the Hone Edge. That way he can stop the Hone Edge before you break his ore on him. So he's going to be using striking rocks on it.
All right, go ahead and that is a damaging move, right?
It's deal 1 damage every turn. Lower target's physical integrity.
Okay, so it's a
overtime
dot
damage. It's a dot.
Okay.
Range, body, and expertise. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Same type attack bonus, right?
Yep, that means that you get 1 better accuracy. So difficulty is decreased by 1, so you're looking for 6s on accuracy.
Okay. I keep grabbing too many. Roll, dice, roll! Ooh, ooh!
All right. That would be a 4, which would hit.
All right. As Argus holds up the meteorite, little rocks from the ground start floating up and, jabbing at the Hone Edge. It's pricking it for 1 damage constantly, but it is lowering his defense, so he is weaker.
You do have to roll to lower the defense.
Oh, what do I roll?
So
I don't remember this.
Yeah. So, this is this a % chance or is this guaranteed?
It says just lowers target's physical integrity, so I think I set it to guaranteed because it's only
All right.
1 damage.
Yeah. In that case, what it does is it will take a soul expertise, and it'd still use ranged because that's the original thing for it. The skill.
Okay.
So it would just be soul expertise ranged, and then you have to beat its soul save.
Okay.
Or meet or beat.
I spy a 10.
This does go by damage rules instead.
Okay. So 10 doesn't do anything.
Well, a 10 by itself won't do anything. It just means you have 2, which does not meet its soul save, so its defenses will not be lowered. But you did put a dot on it.
I did put a dot on it.
Which will take effect at the start of each of its turns, unless he cleanses it, but you know.
And it's -5 for multi-attack, right?
Yes.
I have just enough to do it again on the other ghost that's being...
Unless it has Fury, you cannot repeat the same move twice in 1 turn.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Okay. Then, I could do this one. I could... No, I'll just wait. I will wait by the door, ready to slam it closed if you guys run past. That way we can hide.
Okay, you could go ahead and try and explain retreating to shade right now, but, go ahead.
Well, if you guys need to run away, I can close the door.
But
That'll...
they're ghosts, though. They'll go through.
But our attacks hit them, which means they won't go through. They'll just smack into the door.
Looks over at Jet, who is very solid, but has also been shown to go through solid objects many a time.
Well, that's Jet. He's different.
All right.
That's a puppy type thing.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, so here's a bit of a learning moment. You have used one of your actions for attacking. You have another one, and there are maneuvers that you can take. Maneuvers that increase defensive capability at the cost of accuracy on your next offensive move. So, for example, you could take a dodge or brace action, or parry, and accept a -2 on your next thing in exchange for getting some sort of benefit this turn. Until your next turn.
Oh.
So, for example, if you take the dodge, it raises all of your evasions by 1 and increases the difficulty to hit you by 1. And if you take brace, it increases your integrities, but also means that you can't get critically hit.
You know, I'll take a brace action. Argus is going to, try to hold his head, but his arms are a little tiny. But he's trying to hold his head. He just crouched down, hoping the sword doesn't notice who sent rocks after him.
All right. So make sure that on your next offensive action, you take -2 accuracy.
Okay.
You can take a cleanse action to remove that penalty, by the way.
Okay.
That will eat up another action at some later point.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, that will be your turn, and we move on to enemy actions, at least part of them. It is now the Duskull's turn. The Duskull has been engaged by a certain puppy. And what this Duskull is going to do is, with its first thing, it's going to apply some sort of a shield to itself. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. It has applied a bit of a shield to itself, and now it will begin offensive maneuvers. The first thing that it's going to do is attempt to attack the one that has tried to attack it, Vector. What is your special evasion? That would be SEV on your quick reference. Are you there, Abby?
Hello? Oh, I didn't realize. Heck, my cable was loose. I said 4. Yeah.
4. Okay. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you are very lucky because it rolled 8 and not 9.
Oh.
If it rolled 1 more, it would have crit you. And you'll see why that's bad.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
All right, what is your SI, Special Integrity?
SI 4?
All right. In that case, please take a total of 9 damage minus your Special Integrity, which becomes 5 damage. As something, some sort of power absolutely hammers your head. It wasn't really visual per se, but you could feel it in the air.
That would knock me out. That
5 damage?
5 damage? Oh, you said. Oh, I thought you said 9 damage. I was supposed to say like, that...
No, 9 minus your integrity becomes 5.
Okay, gotcha. Ouch. Heck. Oh.
And accepting a -5, it is going to attempt to use a taunt effect on you to make sure you don't leave. What is your soul save?
Soul save it is 4.
You have saved against the taunt effect. You are not taunted. And that will be the Duskull's turn.
Alright.
The Miss Drevis is going to... Yeah. It doesn't want to try to attack the things that's already being dealt with, so... Argus, it's going to target you. And you chose Brace, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, it is going to try and hit you with a will-o-wisp.
That's a lot of dice.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. What is your soul save?
Soul save.
SS.
3.
3. Well, it's a good thing that this is damaging, because otherwise that would have crit.
Well, no, because I braced.
Oh, so 4. So it wouldn't have crit.
So, and you can't. You said if you brace, you can't be crit.
Yeah, but also this is a damaging condition, which also can't crit.
Okay.
But that does help you, because now you're going to be taking 1 less damage over time.
Dots are my thing.
Don't worry, it's a different kind of dot. So long as you have this condition, here is what burn does. In case anyone wants to check themselves, this would be in Chapter 8, Conditions and Ailments, under Persistent Conditions. This is burn. It's, on stage 1, all it will be doing is damage per turn, but should it progress, the difficulty for you dealing physical damage will raise. And if you get to stage 3, you'll have +2 difficulty on your physical damage rolls. So, under your current effects, you have a intensity 1 burn, a stage 1 burn, and it will be rolling 4 dice every turn. And next, it will just attempt to hit you with a Shadow Ball. But as this is a multi-attack, well, what's your special evasion?
Special evasion is 3.
Wow, okay, it's going to hit you. Don't worry, its actual attacking power is pretty weak, I say as I roll multiple 10s.
You forget I am unlucky.
Well, that is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 special damage. So you'd subtract your special integrity from that and then take that to your HP.
I'll take 2 damage because I have brace.
You have what?
I have brace, so I take 2 damage.
Yes, because if you're at 4, then you increase it by 1. So 5. 7 minus 5 equals 2.
So, trying to find my health. Oh, current HP is CHP?
CHP, yep.
Okay. Ow! I am hurt!
Not nearly as much as I think Vector was, but then again, you do have a burn effect on you now.
I am at 3 HP.
Were you really that damaged before?
Apparently, my current HP was at 5.
Did you ever update your current HP from the starting value of 5?
I don't think I did.
Okay, because you should be at full HP, because I don't think you've taken any damage.
Okay, I'll be at it. Oh wait, I didn't update after our combat with the Abra.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, next up will be Sin. What would Sin
Yeah.
like to do in these trying times?
Would it be an action to try to appraise the strength of the ghosts?
Yes,
Or,
but I will let you appraise all three with the action.
Okay. So I have the specialty of appraisal for strength. So how? I cannot remember how that's rolled.
What you do is you would take your this would probably be more mind, because you're just like looking at them and trying to observe them.
Yeah.
So mind, expertise, skill of appraise, and then your relevant specialty, just adding 1 dice.
Okay. So 6.
However, as you have seen all of them do things, I will give you an extra dice.
Okay. So that'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You have seen all of them do something, so, you know.
Yes.
1.
Yeah.
You can use willpower to reroll, or you could use a soul dice in order to reroll that 1.
How many times can you use willpower? It's equal to your dots?
Equal to however many dots you have in willpower.
Okay, then I can only do that once, so I'll probably hold off on doing that, just in case I need it later. Well, so I just get a 1. I do not know if that's enough to give a lot of information, but...
Alright, I'll give you an option here. Do you want okay information on 1, or, like, bare minimum on all 3?
Okay on 1.
In that case, you think that the Duskull is definitely the strongest of the 3.
Okay. Then that means that Sin is going to march right up to the Duskull with his using the movement maneuver, which I think means I've done everything I can.
Unless you have anything you can do in a bonus action slot. Do you have any quick moves or the like?
I do not.
In that case, you have used your turn.
Yep.
Shall move on. Azareth, what would you like to do?
Azareth would be... I'm trying to think of fancy words to go to the Duskull, but Azareth would move to the Duskull.
All right.
And from that, he would then use Draconic Challenge to make sure that the Duskull doesn't flee.
All right. What are the effects on that?
Taunts.
All right. Go ahead and roll to try and taunt the Duskull.
Soul expertise present. 3, 5, 6. Is it 7 or 8 that count? I forget.
For you right now, for you, it's Hey, Zim, we want it to be application is just based on the aggressor, and then when they're trying to break out is when it becomes type effective, right?
Sorry, what was that?
What we decided on, because I know we went through a couple different iterations of this, so I just want to make sure, is that it goes by, like, the application of it will go by, for conditions, is the aggressor, like, you know, if they get stabbed or not, but the defender, when they're trying to resist it, is when, like, the type effectiveness comes into play. Was that it, or
I don't
did we
think
go with just type effective all the way?
I don't think type effectiveness matters on conditions.
Okay.
Because, like, even in, like, the Pokemon games, burn doesn't do any more just because you're a grass type. So,
Well, yeah, but then there's also, like, condition immunities, which I know we don't have, but yeah.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that, but we also have... Yeah, type effectiveness does not matter when it comes to conditions, though, of course, applying the move... you know, using the move, you will have your stab bonus, but that's it.
Yeah, okay. In that case, you'd be looking for 6s. So you're at 5 right now.
Nice. I don't know what else to add to that.
Who'd we lose? Oh, we lost Aurum. Okay, we have him back. Nice. I have some bad news for you. A 5 does not equal or is not equal or greater to this Duskull soul save.
Oh.
If you have anything that you could use that is after a -5, still having dice, you can still continue to use offensive maneuvers against the Duskull.
Let me try.
So, like, let's say you have a move that has 8 accuracy, you could roll that at 3 accuracy to try and hit it.
Body plus expertise. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I went with 9.
So you could roll that at 4 accuracy if you wish to.
Alright, Draconic Claw. That would be a 3, correct?
Which hits.
Lovely. Damage, by the way, I have it as flat.
Yeah, so that means guaranteed. So whatever you roll otherwise, you add that amount. So how much damage, like guaranteed damage, do you have on that?
Hello? Oh, there's. Everything cut
Yep.
out.
Okay.
We're still
How much
hearing
guaranteed
you.
damage? Can
Oh,
you hear me?
no.
Was like I audible through that, or is it just his audio
I
messing
can
up, or-
hear you, both
Yeah,
of
good,
you.
good.
I think he cannot hear us.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Of course.
Testing. Can you hear us?
Okay, now it's working.
Okay. How much guaranteed damage do you have on it?
8. Oh, this
Okay.
problem might be wrong.
Did you end up reworking your moves under the recent move update, like a month ago or so?
I was trying to work with that we didn't finish it.
Okay. In that case, the way that guaranteed damage works is that it is now more expensive. However, it adds guaranteed damage to your roll, and you still get to make the roll. It also uses 2 times the power cap. So if you have a power cap of 8, you could have 4 guaranteed damage on a move, which means that your power roll starts with 4 successes on it. and then you still get to roll half of your attribute plus your skill. And then whatever result you get to that, plus 4. Guaranteed.
Interesting. Assuming that would probably be something like body, then brawl.
Yeah, so it'd be body, expertise, brawl.
Which is just about the same actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And remember,
6,
it's half
7.
your body.
Rounded up or down?
Rounded up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. I'll probably have to work on it more later.
Yeah. But for now, we'll just make it so it's like maxed out on damage and it like, you know, has plus 4, which is for your current power cap, how much set damage you can have on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9 damage. Nice. Okay. Yeah, again, you too can feel that this thing is actually relatively sturdy. However, you got in a surprisingly good hit. You feel like, you know, you actually got in a really nice hit, solid contact, actually felt yourself, like, you know, deal damage to this thing. Its shield is gone, and it takes damage. All right. Do you have any quick actions you can do?
No.
All right. In that case, that would be your turn. Unfortunately, the dart is not here, so it moves on to the Hone Edge. The Hone Edge has 2 targets it can do, so...
And it takes 1 damage.
And it does take 1 damage.
I heard it. I just take him on fire. Help.
All right. And noticing that it is taking damage, it's going to take the cleanse action to no longer have the dot on it, which means you just ate up one of its actions. And you still got to deal the damage. It's just, you know, on future rounds, you'll have to reapply it if you want it to deal damage again. And then he's going to take an attack action. And he is going to be targeting Shade with that, because he rolled even. He has 2 valid targets. And the first attack is going to be made with full accuracy. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will hit. We'll be rolling at +1 difficulty because Ghost versus Dark. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage, chip damage. Shade takes chip damage. We'll now use a different attack at -5. This one will miss. And that will be the Hone Edge's turn. Amos, what would you like to do? There are 3 targets that you can take.
I'll just, I guess I'll go after the Hone Edge. Sounds like a phasmophobia ghost. I'll do my my signature move of flamethrower, which I need to see if I even have a thing for that right now. Cause where the hell do I have that?
If nothing else, if you want to napkin math it, it'd be pretty simple to just give it, make it a 50 XP move of having short range and 8 damage or 8 power.
Okay, I'll do that because I don't have anything.
All right. Yep. It'll have 30 feet of range, and it will have 8 power to it. It will be fire type.
Okie doke.
And you're probably gonna want. Do you want this to be physical or special? If it's physical, it checks against physical and it uses your body. If it's special, it uses your mind and it checks against special.
I'll do physical.
All right.
Yeah, let me see what do I roll here.
Because it's physical, it'd be body plus expertise plus ranged. Okay. How much body do you have?
2.
Okay. What does your total stat line look at? How many stats do you have?
What do you mean how many stats I have?
Yeah, what are your attributes at? Just overall. Body, mind, soul, vigor, will.
They're all 2 each.
Oh, wow. Okay, you just went full spread. Okay. And you have 1 in ranged?
Yep.
All right. In that case, you would not be hitting, although you would have a much better chance if you re-rolled that 1 with a soul dice.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Never mind, it did fuck all.
It got rid of the 1, which raised your success level by 1, which makes that a 3, which will hit.
Oh, okay.
So now for damage, it will be power plus range plus half of your attribute, which is body. So your range skill is at 1, right?
Yep.
In that case, it'll be 10 dice.
10 dice. 10.
And you will be type effective because Hone Edge is steel type.
Well then.
So you're looking for 6s.
I got a 10.
Yep, reroll that 10.
And I got another 10. I got another 10.
Amos is good at
I got a 9.
explosions.
All right. Yeah, he is good at explosions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. Impressive.
Fuck that Hone Edge.
Yep. The Hone Edge is still standing, although it is looking like extremely worse for wear now.
Wait, you exploded it so bad it grew legs.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, the Hone Edge is still up, but it is very hurt.
Kill.
All right, would you like to do anything else with your remaining actions? You could get closer, you could take a dodge, take a brace.
I'm gonna try to get closer. Get them in better range, so I don't have less of a range gap to hit from.
That's fair.
How much closer can I get with the bonus action?
Well, you have a remaining action that you haven't even taken yet, so it would be a standard action for your movement, which would be 30 feet, which means you can get as close as engaged range. I don't know if you want to do that. If you want to stay outside of melee, you could get to 10 feet away from it.
Yeah, I'll stay out of melee. I'll get like 10 feet.
Yeah. So you'll stay out of engagement range, but, you'll be right there.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And that'll be your turn. Jet, what would you like to do, Jet?
Jet is going to shadow sneak the... he's gonna go for the Duskull.
All right.
That's the one that attacked Vector, right?
Yep, that is also the one that Sin has identified as the strongest of the lot.
Okay. Right. That's a lot of 10s.
That is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm satisfied with those results.
All right, that will be a crit.
All right. Oh, right. This is also stab, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I said 10 instead of 9.
Did I do that math right? No, I need 2 more.
What do you got normally?
Hold on. I lost count of the dice. There we go. And this is ghost type, so super effective.
Yep, although there's no 6s yet.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. In that case, you too will experience the surprising sturdiness of this Duskull.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do... Oh wait, crit. 1.5 times.
Yeah, the dice. Yeah, so.
Six.
All right, tacking on 2 more. Cool, so...
And then going for multi-attack.
All right.
I will soul boost that one.
You will still hit.
Oh, okay.
In case it isn't obvious from, other things, this thing is a tank. It's not meant to evade.
Fair enough.
It has trash evasion. It has very high integrity. Although, I don't know if you're dealing damage on that one.
Soul boost the one. One of them. That'll at least be chip damage then.
All right. Is this another ghost type move?
Yeah. Same. Oh, right. Can't use the same move. Never mind.
All right. I thought you were gonna do Nuzzle, Thunderfang shit on it or whatever.
I haven't repurchased Nuzzle or Thunderfang, but I do have the Charge Blast, which has same stats, except it is rock type, so I don't think, yeah, that wouldn't be,
I'll let you reclaim the soul reroll.
Thank you. Yeah, it's got same stats, it's just not actually super effective in stats, so. Yeah. That'll be his turn then.
All right. Back up to Kaza. New turn.
All right. He is going to try and strike this Hon Edge. So it's kind of getting beat up a lot.
It is.
And surprisingly enough, he hasn't been really targeted. Not really, anyway.
Yep. Kaza ran in to soak up attention, and then everyone ran into melee anyway, so.
Like, oh, this is what this is like. Okay.
I'm not in melee.
Yep. No one's engaged the mischievous, which is funny.
Mischievous engaged me.
True. But it did it from a range, so.
So yeah, I guess he'll be taking a swing with just his fist. So that would be.
Have you ever wanted to punch a ghost?
Let's see. Body, forceful, and brawl. No,
Martial arts would use
Melee.
melee.
melee, yeah. 6 minus. Luck is not particularly with me today, but I will use soul.
All right.
Better. 1, 2, 3.
That will hit.
Yep, I figured. It's been taking a lot of invasion decay.
Well, technically speaking, right now it's only at 1 from Amos.
Oh,
Because
okay.
its turn is at the bottom.
Sure enough. So I guess it just doesn't have a lot of evasion.
Nope.
All right. Then damage. He has put some power into. He has put some power into his strike, though, seeing as how it is a martial maneuver.
Yes.
4, 3. Wow.
A fighting type Abra.
He wasn't kidding.
Oh,
Guys,
okay.
could you be a little nicer to me?
Just a
I will
little
say
bit
it
nicer.
again.
It is at least chip damage, but
Better to use it than lose it. So, all right. 1.
could also will. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, I'll hold on to when it matters more.
All right.
So let's see. That is 2 successes.
All right. The Honage will take damage from this. Not much, but it does take damage. Kaza has successfully punched a ghost.
Well, now that it's primed like this much, he's going to try his big move,
Hell yeah.
as he is now going to use Iron Tail.
Well,
Confirming-
luckily, evasion is now in the dirt.
Yep. So that is -5 to accuracy. Body, forceful, roll.
You literally only need to roll 1 success. So dice, please. Hey!
You got it.
All right, roll damage.
Oh, here it comes. Dice.
Nice. Come on, be nice.
Yeah, it's not me rolling dice. You can be nice.
There's a 10 in there at least.
Let's see where it
Watch
ends
it,
up.
watch it roll a 1. Okay, it didn't. But...
I believe this thing has resistance because I'm using steel on steel.
It would, yes.
So, as it stands, a whiff.
You do have that soul that, well, no. Do you have any more soul?
I only had 2.
You only had 2? Well, you could willpower this.
I might as well. This is
What's
supposed
the
to be the
worst
big
that
one
could
after
happen?
all.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, there it is.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, look at all those ones. They just happen to have zeros behind them.
I know, right? Strange.
They brought
they never look like that.
They brought a friend this time. Thank you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We had to find all the ones and girlfriends.
Or is it 8?
It's 8 because there's a 1 in there.
Oh, I took that into account. I thought I did anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, you're right. 8.
Yeah, I was like, am I crazy?
I guess I counted 7 accidentally.
Maybe. All right.
Okay, so that is still a pretty good wallop.
Yep, and considering it had an integrity of 1 and 2 HP remaining, you have more than overkilled it.
Wham!
Yeah.
I got it. As he as the tail takes a metallic sheen and he quite thoroughly shatters the blade upon it.
All right. As you defeat it, it's not going to like immediately disperse, but the shards will take on, like, they'll start like smoking at the edges, kind of.
Ooh, that
Kaza
gives
has
me
killed
idea.
someone. He doesn't. That's not quite sinking in just yet, though. It's not quite sinking.
Debatable, but yes.
That gives me idea.
Oh, I've never seen him vanish like that. My turn is over.
In that case, it'll be Shade's turn, and seeing as how his initial cool target has been obliterated by others after he got in a single hit, he is going to look towards the closest target, which is a Miss Drevis. And he's just going to kind of be glowering, going, all right, you, get the hell over here so I can break this paddle over you. And he starts marching towards the Miss Drevis.
Don't break my oar!
Paddle?
And he does have a wooden oar he has been using, saturated in dark type energy. And he is going to try and break it over this Miss Drevis's head. Let's see how he does. Which, considering this, would be... that will hit. Okay. I'll just have him soul one of those ones. Might as well. Okay, soul, very helpful. And it ends in a 1, but that's fine. Alright, let's see how much damage Shade did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. The paddle has now been broken over this Mr. Jerebus's head as it gets smacked into the ground.
Maybe he took some inspiration from that Iron Tail.
Either that or he just got really mad. But in either case, I'm just gonna say this Mr. Jerebus had 12 HP. It's now down to 3.
Were a ghost able to be concussed, you'd now see what that looks like.
True. Vector, what would you like to do after this Duskull just absolutely battered your head?
I am angry. I am going to like a little bit of payback. So yeah, I want to do the same thing. I am going to I can it's like I'm gonna dive bomb it, and I'm gonna meh stomp. Okay.
You know what? Just for the cuteness of an Engi Vector, I'll give you a +1 dice. You could use it either during accuracy or damage.
Oh.
I just have to ask, did you break my ore? My computer shut down right when you attacked.
Oh yeah, no,
No.
he literally broke it over the Mr. Jerebus's head. To put it into perspective, that Mr. Jerebus had 12 HP. Had is the operative word because now it's down to 3.
Argus
Yeah.
is Angie.
Straight up. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry. I'll let you finish.
Just to recap for Argus, he did straight up effectively smack that Mr. Jerebus right into the ground with the paddle.
Argus is sad.
All right.
Impressed,
I'm gonna
but
go.
sad.
All right. I am going to stomp.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I will.
That is the-
Oh yeah, go ahead.
that will be enough to crit.
Gotcha. I will do the damage. I will do the +1 dice for the damage.
Yep, go ahead. This will be a crit, so get your normal pool, times it by 1.5, and then add the 1 dice.
Oh, 1.5. So
Yeah, because it is a crit, so you get
6.
times 1.5 times the dice.
Oh, so plus 50%. Okay, so that
Yeah, 50%. Before you add in the 1, because getting the +1 is also post.
Yeah. That's like out. That's like do the crit first and then add 1. Yep.
Yep.
And then +1. I am going to use a soul on that one.
Yeah.
Would
Would you like to willpower?
Yeah, I'm gonna willpower it.
All right, just make sure you reclaim that soul.
Yep, reclaim the soul, and then re-roll the whole dice, right?
Yep.
So that is 10. Okay.
That's a bit better. That's a bit better.
2, 3. Yes, 3.
Fortunately, you're looking for 7, so that 6 doesn't add much.
Yeah, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cowabunga.
All right. So it would be at this much decay. So 10 minus that. All right, you get in a pretty nice hit on it.
I don't feel like at this one it's like instead of like jumping up and then like stomping at this, like I feel like I just kind of like I do the initial jump, but I do it towards the Duskull, and I just use that initial force just to really pound that.
You do feel like it actual like before, like, you know, you did a little bit of damage, it had a little bit of give. This one you feel like you actually just straight up slammed it.
Mm.
Would you like to do anything else? Or use one
Uh,
action?
oh. I'm trying to remember what else could I do. There's no way for us to to get ready for the next attack, is there? Like, there's no way.
You can take a dodge or a brace.
Oh.
Unless you mean your attack.
No, not the attack. The like brace. That's what I was saying as like for a brace. Yeah.
Actually, that's a great idea for another maneuver.
Yep. I was going to eventually suggest like an aim maneuver or something like that.
Sniper taking aim.
I kept forgetting to.
I am adding it to the to-do list now.
Cool.
Yeah, like so it's like I kind of want to like after hit, just kind of ready to dodge the next one.
Yep. So what dodge does is it's a defensive maneuver. It adds +1 to the difficulty to hit you and +1 to each of your evasion scores.
Yes, I will do that.
Just remember that your next attack has -2 accuracy unless you cleanse.
Gotcha. Yeah, should be fine. Only from the next turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
that's fine.
the -2 is until your next offensive attack, but
Right.
yeah.
That's what I was referring to. Like next turn, essentially. Like if I were to attack next, yeah.
Yeah. But if you keep just taking defensive actions, then like it's just it keeps stacking until you cleanse or until you
Yep.
attack. Argus, what would you like to do?
Well, first I take damage from the burn, right?
Yes, I will go ahead and roll that. Looking for. You'll be taking 2 damage.
Ow. Okay, can I use a cleanse action or cleanse maneuver to stop the burn?
You may,
I wanna
however,
put-
this is a condition, so you do have to roll to beat a DC to cleanse the condition. So there's dot damage, which would just be like, a standard, like, drain, bleed, whatever you want to call it. Then there's conditions, and conditions can cause damage. The damage is caused by the condition itself, not by any one, bit of dot. So you need to cleanse the condition. And cleansing a condition is you have to beat a DC. Uh-oh, I just saw him leave on the thing and he's not responding, so his internet might just... Yeah, computer did the shutdown. Well, it happened literally exactly at 1 o'clock, so 5-minute break, everyone.
Oh yeah, I was just mentioning. I was like, oh, perfect.
Yep, alright.
Like a mini commercial break. Suspense. Alright. Oh, you will be back.
I will be stepping away as well, although I will still be listening in case you guys have any questions when I come back.
Trying to get a bunch of monitors lined up is a pain in the absolute ass. They are all slightly misaligned, and it is bothering my OCD.
Okay, so I heard something about needing a roll.
We're on break right now.
Okay. Then I will wait to ask until everyone gets back.
Joke.
And I'm back. Yeah, also, Zim, I totally get you on the whole thing. I did a trick. I have two 24-inch monitors and a single 27. I put the 27 in the middle. So that way it's slightly bigger, and I can't tell quite if it's perfectly aligned or not. Because it's slightly bigger. So there's a little bit of give.
Yeah, I used to have that set up. And this time I went with, I used to have two different sizes, so it wasn't that big a deal. But now I have the 327 inches, and they are very clearly misaligned. But it's like centimeters misaligned, so it's not that big a deal, but it also is a big deal. I have literally been spending way too much time just sitting here. Okay, just slightly tilt that. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's not good now.
Yep, that is why I've stuck with my two 24s and a 27. So that way I can't quite tell.
But I did at least lower the monitors, so now my head's not as, or my neck's not as bothered by the change in elevation and stuff. Because I've got one monitor that's above the other three, and I had them positioned much higher before, and it was causing a bit of strain on my neck, and now they're not. Now my eye line is basically perfectly centered between the two, the bottom and top monitor. Which means it's not much for going either way.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I had to swap to a different computer because this one's shutting down faster and faster. This one only had one connection port, so I wasn't sure the headset worked.
Alright. Roll call. Just to make sure everyone is here. Amos.
Not have access to my sheet on this computer though, so I'm still starting up my other one.
Alright. Wernie, are you here? Wernie is not. Obviously, Aurum's here. Azrith.
Existing.
Cool. Jet.
Here.
Sin.
Here.
Vector. All right, no Vector yet. And Kaza.
I'm here.
So we'll wait for another couple of minutes and then start up again.
Also, the last thing I heard was that I needed to roll something. I don't know what I need to roll.
Yeah, so
yeah, you need to roll
beat-
your death save.
Yeah, your death save. Also known as since it's applied by a condition, you need to cleanse the condition. In order to cleanse the condition, you need to roll to beat a set DC on the move.
What am I rolling to be the set DC?
Soul, expertise, integrity.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Hey, sorry about that. Had to drink some tea.
All right. Just to double check. Where are you here?
Right.
All right, cool. We got everyone here.
So,
So
Alright.
go ahead. If you wanna cleanse it, you're taking the cleanse maneuver with one of your actions. Go ahead and roll to try to beat the DC.
Still trying to get back into fantasy grounds.
Okay. That's weird because it says you're here.
I have 5 dice, 2 soul, 2 expertise, 1 integrity.
All right, you want me to roll for you?
Yeah, it's taking a while. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Well, you got a 10, so that's good at least.
My secret plan to make you roll so I get 10s.
I know, right? Unfortunately, you do not meet the DC.
Are there any ones I can reroll? Oh,
No.
okay, I did. Dang it. How do I get rid of this thing? How many successes did I have? I didn't see.
You had 4.
Oh god. And with 5 dead. Oh god. I don't think I can beat it.
Luckily, other people can assist you with getting rid of it.
That would be helpful. But I don't think I can now. So my question... My geoburst magnetizes thing, and there are metal shards on the ground. Can I use those?
Maybe they are also smoking at the edges, so decide at your own risk of that.
And I wanted to geoburst the Mischievous to attract them to attack it, but I'll just geoburst the Mischievous since it's right next to them. And what happens happens. We'll see. Range 9.
Do you still have that -2 from the one thing?
Yeah, because
yes.
I tried to cleanse the burn. I didn't.
Yeah, you try to cleanse the burn, not the -2, so.
So, same type attack bonus, -2. That would be still a good amount of dice.
Yeah, it'll be what, like a 5, 6?
I will soul that one.
All right, and you will hit.
Alright, power 4. Clears all traps and increased damage of rock and steel types, which I guess it gets the same for that, right?
Could you repeat that ending bit?
It increases damage of rock and steel type moves done to it.
All
So
right.
if any... It lowers its resistance to rock and steel.
Yeah.
So let me roll 4. Wow.
All right. You do manage to ping the Misdreavus with this.
As I blast it with magnetic forces in a sphere. A still sphere around it. And it gets magnetized, and I don't know if it rolls for it. The thing.
You would have to roll for it, which would just be soul. plus expertise, plus ranged.
Okay, so that is a lot of dice. So. Oh wait, I forgot that's flat. The 10 doesn't blow? I forgot 10 doesn't blow up.
No, 10's wood.
Oh, okay. I keep getting confused on when they do and when they don't.
They pretty much always do, except if you're rolling something where you're looking for face value, or you have decreased crit chance.
Okay.
So, you would be able to affect it with that, because you rolled 5.
It is successfully magnetized.
It is.
Jet, attack it! You hit it better. Attack the ghosty goo. That'll be my turn.
All right. It is now the Duskull's turn. The first thing the Duskull is going to do is attempt to reinvigorate itself. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And let's see. Everyone who is engaged with it is currently Vector, Sin, Azareth, and Jet, right?
I believe so. That's correct.
Yes.
All right, so that is a D4. 2. Which, counting up, means Azareth. Would you mind telling me your special evasion? Okay, that special evasion is really going to matter. That'd be SEV on your sheet. You there, Rosie? Uh-oh, he probably just stepped away again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Listen, you mute your mic just to stop background audio.
I get to grab it.
A 2.
Hey.
Yeah, it's low. I'm physical tank, not special.
Also, if you look in Starlight, I've put in Azareth colorize.
I'm just...
It's a good
you
one.
have a point.
Okay. Important thing. Ooh boy. Okay. You're sure it's 2?
SEV is 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It crits.
Wish I could intervene in your behalf.
Uh-oh. Azareth, no! Oh god! All of the dice! The world is ending.
Luckily, it only rolled 2 10s. And then rolled another 10. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage.
13 minus 3. That's exactly 10. Right?
Yes.
Cool, that's exactly 0.
Well,
Oh, heck.
Azoroth is down. Oh boy. Well, that is more than a little bit unfortunate. Azoroth, as the Duskull turns its attention to you, you feel something just absolutely agonizing slam into your head. And, well, you are left kind of just stunned on the ground. This is painful.
I picked the wrong door. I picked the wrong door. I picked the wrong door.
As that is the Duskull's turn. It is now the Misdreavus' turn. The Misdreavus is not very happy. It's gonna try and will-o-wisp Shade. That is a polarizing roll. But okay. Will manage to will-o-wisp Shade.
Oh, that's not good.
And it will not attempt to Shadow Ball because Shadow Ball is ranged, and that would provoke attack of opportunity in melee.
Do it! I dare you!
Look, they aren't smart, but they're not dumb.
I don't know. They let my ore get broken on their head. They're in big trouble. They should have just took it and let it not let the ore break. Now they have to face Tyrunt Wrath.
Cough.
Well, Sin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. So I was just double checking what restrained does.
So it depends on the level. Restrained level 1 means that the target cannot move. Stage 2, it disables attack actions, and Stage 3, all they're able to do is attempt to get out.
Okay. So if I can manage to get the move to work how it's supposed to work, it might be good. We are going to attempt... Sin is going to attempt to maw trap the Duskull.
Alright.
This is a physical brawl move. So... that would use body, brawl, and expertise.
Maw Trap is non-damaging, right?
Correct. It is a non-damaging, guaranteed condition move.
In that case, considering that it uses Restrained, it's probably better if it uses Athletics than Brawl, but...
Fair. I've got
Does it
nothing in that. So it is just... 3... We'll use logic. He uses logic for his fighting. So... hopefully I can manage this. Because I still have to also get the thing to go off. Ah. I don't think that's gonna hit.
No.
Well, do I have... Did I use a soul before? I don't think...
I think you used it and you got it back.
I think you used it and then re-rolled something, so
Okay,
you got it
then,
back.
then I should have one. I can attempt to soul that one and hope that I can get a 10.
Yep. And then get another 10.
Yeah. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna hope.
Oh, you
No.
hope and pray that you will?
Is there something going on, or? Oh,
Arrow, if you want to just be
okay.
like in
My Discord was disconnected for about a minute there, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
I
well,
don't know
as a
what
bit of-
happened, but yeah.
just as a bit of a recap, Sin did not get the restraining move off, was asking if there was any way to, tank the hit for others. I will say that if you drop your evasion scores to 0 and you just, stand in the way and eat the hits, you could totally do that.
You know what? Sin's gonna start doing that. He is going to drop his evasion scores.
Yep, you could basically just accept, I'm not going to dodge, and I'm just going to stand here and eat the hits.
Yeah, he is just going to stand in this skull's face and hope that it hits him, because he's going to just not dodge things. So that's the best he can do right now.
Yep, I would, if you are doing that, I would recommend taking a brace action, because otherwise your evasion is 0, and that means they only need to roll 5 accuracy to crit you.
Yeah, I was just double checking the brace, because I think that is exactly what I have to do.
Yep, it raises all your integrities by 1, and makes it so that way you can't get crit.
Okay, yep. Yeah, we're gonna brace. Okay, that is what I can do.
Alright. In that case, Sin is currently covering Azrith and bracing.
And now.
Azrith, please roll a d10 for me.
And my Discord randomly disconnected again.
Alright.
and
Down counters?
I heard him. I heard you ask him to roll the d10.
Okay. In that case, yeah, it's a success. Go ahead and mark a survival on your down counters.
Done.
Alright. One thing that you are able to do, if you so wish, is you can get back up into the fight if you second wind. And second wind uses a vigor and a willpower.
I will say Jet has a solution here. If you don't want to go that route, because that will incur 2 points of exhaustion.
Yeah. But,
Noted. Okay.
For your character, what you are able to do at basically any time, but especially right now, is you are able to get a a burst of healing, a second wind, and get back up into a fight or something similar to that if you burn a willpower and a vigor. That will incur 2 exhaustion, but exhaustion doesn't start giving penalties until you reach at least 4.
That would be really close to 4 then. Noted. But yeah. Yeah, I'll, in my opinion, Azros is currently too winded to use a second wind.
Currently just still reeling from getting absolutely slammed.
Listen, it's a black mage getting slapped by the boss.
That is
or a
true.
tank buster. It's hilarious, to be honest.
It really is.
It's like, oh shit, tank's dead. Turned back.
Yep. Although it did have a very funny realization of probably Azrith realizing, I tried to taunt this thing.
This is not going to have fun for him in the end. Should have gone for the sword, not the skull that looks like it can be bashed in.
All right, goes to Dart. Dart can't do anything. Goes to the Honedge. The Honedge is dead.
The poor Honedge. It just wanted to be.
Amos, it is now your turn.
Okie doke.
The currently remaining targets are the Duskull, which is being a complete menace, and an almost dead Miss Drevis that Shade is standing over with a broken paddle.
Can you repeat the 2 again?
Can what?
What 2 enemies are left again?
The Duskull and the Miss Drevis. The Duskull, which is stronger than the other, like the rest of the group. It is being a menace. It just one-shot Azrith with a crit. And then there's an almost dead Miss Drevis that Shade is like menacing.
I'll target the Duskull.
All right.
And I'll do a good old flamey flame.
Go right ahead. Hey!
Hey!
Hey! All right, you hit.
All right.
So that'll be 10 dice for you.
I was just going back and double checking.
All right.
Sixes.
What'd you say?
No 6s.
Nope, but this would be this is a damage roll, so it'd be going off the move versus the target, and fire versus ghost is neutral, so you would have been looking for 7s there.
Okay.
All right. So you will nail the Duskull with a flamethrower. However, it seems disconcertingly unbothered by it. Would you like to do anything else with your turn? You are like 10 feet away from this thing.
Amos is kind of give it like the closest he could do of a middle finger with his paws, and then brace.
All right. Nice. Okay. In that case, Jet, what would you like to do, Jet?
First off, spirit transfer. This is a... It's not actually a draining thing, but it, Oh, Don Bright, it wasn't about wanting your opinion on it, it was just more FYI for you. Anyways, it's not actually draining, but he does a little bit of damage to somebody, potentially. But otherwise, the main thing is it does healing 4.
Okay, so it's not lifesteal, but it's a damaging move that also has healing power.
Yes.
Alright.
So, first off, I'll go ahead and take care of the potential damage. That would be... he is targeting the Dust Skull.
Alright. And this is accuracy for it, so...
Yeah.
1, 2...
It is a ghost type, so stab.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3...
That's super
Right.
effective.
No, it's only 2.
Yeah, it would only be a 2 for accuracy.
2. Well, luckily, because Amos attacked it, that'll hit.
Woo!
It's stun doing work. Is this physical or special?
Special.
Alright, so, has not been decayed on that yet.
It's just a minor hit. Unless I roll, you know, well. It is super effective, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. Again, it is unbothered.
Fair. Okay, and... Been a while since we've been in combat, so...
Yep. So it has... It would be soul plus expertise plus whatever stat you use for that, the skill.
Alright.
So what skill did you
3,
use
4,
for this
5.
move?
Wasn't it medicine? Or was it just range?
Medicine is the standard, but you could like go it to something else if it made sense. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Medicine
gonna
is-
do medicine.
So you take that, divide by 2, add on the power, the heal power. That is.
So that would be 4 plus 4. Come on, good numbers.
Wow. Could I interest you in a willpower?
Yeah, I'm gonna willpower that.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna soul boost one of those ones.
All right, so that becomes 1, 2, 3.
Yep. So 3 HP back to you, Azareth. For the record, that would be to your temp HP. He does not have true healing, so...
Well, I was about to say, if it has damage and healing on it and true healing, I'd be a little bit confused
Yeah.
if the gave up to get that.
Yeah, it's just temp HP, but it'll be enough to... That'll get you up.
Yep. You are now able to act as normal, Azareth. Your current HP is 0, your THP is 3. When this ends, that THP goes away unless it leaves you at 0, in that case you'd have 1 temporary HP. You'd effectively be limping along on adrenaline.
Hanging on the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah. Any other actions yet?
You know what? Why not? I got enough dice. I can attempt another, I'll attempt Shadow Sneak.
Alright.
On the Dust Skull again.
Well, that hits.
Hurrah!
Again, it's a tank. It doesn't technically really want to dodge you that much.
That would be...
Nah, I mean, Azrith, you haven't stood back up yet, so... It'll probably attack something else. It's a lot of 5s.
Yep. That would be 3.
Alright, so that goes down again. Cool.
And you know what? I technically have enough to keep on, attempting accuracy. Or keep doing the multi-attack, so...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have any evasion, so if you roll a success...
Nope.
That would have been hilarious, though.
But just, I wind up critting just 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Alright, so for my next action... we're gonna go with a dodge maneuver.
Alright, dodge action, understood. Remember that? In
Oh,
case it
actually...
tries to attack you.
No, he's just gonna, move to... make sure that he's got enough space between him and it. He's ranged anyway, so...
Alright, so he's taking a 5-foot step?
Movement in general. I mean, he was already at range, but...
Well, yeah, but you did Shadow Sneak, which...
Right. So yes, 5-foot step.
Alright, good. In that case, it's on to Kaza. 2 enemies left. This Menace of the Dust Skull and an almost dead Misdreavus.
Question.
Yes.
How openly distraught is Argus?
Argus is very, very distraught at his broken ore.
Okay, to the point where I wouldn't need to even make an insight check.
Well, he's also fighting a ghost, but probably not.
Okay.
If
Well,
I
that's
was
what he
there
also
for
mentioned.
it, Argus would have been crying.
Yeah, okay, well, also, the thing is also that he said multiple times, he's mentioned multiple times about the ore, so.
This is extremely true. I'm just asking to be absolutely sure. Because, alright, with that...
And Discord could...
Half of it?
Okay. Well, it reconnected, but yeah, Discord disconnected again.
Okay,
What
well,
the heck are you doing, Discord?
basically, Kaza has noticed that Argus is very distraught over the ore situation. And I was talking about how the ore is currently in 2 pieces. One laying a little bit away from Shade and Misdreavus because it kind of like, spun off. It's like the actual like paddle portion, the ore. Spun off a bit after it cracked and slipped a bit away. And the other half is still in, still with Shade.
Alright. He's going to go collect the fragment that Shade is not holding and then try and get back to Shade.
All right. I would say that you could pretty easily do that. It didn't like fly far away. It's just like a couple feet away. So.
Yep. Okay. So he's just going to probably, while Shade's holding it, to probably resume battering the fallen Misdreavus. Just like hold it on the splintered end. Is that like, oh, excuse me.
Uh-oh.
As he is then going to try and use recycle, as hopefully none of the material was lost.
All right. There would be like a little bit of like splinters that were like shot around a bit when it broke, but like not enough to actually make a difference, as the ore would be remade.
Okay, there we go.
Argus
Unfortunately,
drops as he looks in shock.
unfortunately, it is still in Shade's hands.
It
And
is.
Argus's face immediately drops as he realizes exactly what Shade's gonna do.
You know it.
Well,
Oh no!
hold
Shade,
on. Hold on, I can fix it. Well, I believe that was my movement, and that was a
It was it was 2 actions.
yes.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
So I guess turnovers.
All right. With his
Kaza
newly
thinks he helped, but he is now actually trapped Argus in a hell loop.
It's an infinite loop of pain and suffering!
Shade is going to give a little bit of like a heft to the newly remade ore, crack his neck a little bit, and like, you know how you can like sort of like spin something while still holding on to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that, and then proceed to try and swing it so that way it slams the Misdreavus towards the Dust Skull.
Ah.
Baseball?
All right, which will be
Batter up. Don't break it!
oh wait, there was another 10. Oops. All right, one of those rolled, so okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think he's critting the Misdreavus with 2 evasion, considering this is 13 accuracy.
Oh boy.
This poor Misdreavus, holy shit.
Listen, the Dust Skull deserves it. Wait, this isn't the Dust Skull.
No, this is the Misdreavus getting launched into the Dust Skull with unerring accuracy. That would crit, so... You know what? This is funny enough that I'm going to both willpower it and I'm going to vigor overcharge it.
Uh-oh.
I have decided. Oh wow, that was a good decision. Thank you, Nines being critical now. Thank you, Nines being critical now. Thank you, Nines being critical.
Oh God.
Okay, so first off, I just feel the need to say that the Misdreavus is obviously going to be unexisted from this. Alright, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... Ooh, an even 20 damage.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Oh my god. You know what? I was role-playing Shade being in an anxious wreck of a bad mood. I think the dice are agreeing.
Discord cut thing out.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. No, sorry.
So, have it go through the Misdreavuses, so 20 minus 2 minus the 2 remaining HP it had brings it down to... Oh, wow. Well, the Misdreavus is dead, the Dust Skull is not. It did actually take some damage from this, though. As in, the entire remainder of its shield has gone away, and it actually started eating into the health again. It is not on a lot of HP. Vector, it is your turn.
heck yeah.
You just saw Shade launch the Misdreavus into the Duskull. Also, obviously, breaking the ore yet again with a 20 damage swing.
Ah!
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Vector's gotta see what they did to Azareth. Yeah, no, he's gonna keep on the pressure. So he's gonna keep pounding on to the he's gonna keep pounding to the thing the skull. It's sorry.
I mean, listen, if you knock down the Duskull, you can go in for an all-out attack. Wait, this isn't Persona. Fuck.
Yeah. So -2 on the accuracy. So that would still be. I will do the same. 6, 7, 8, -2. There we go. That would be 8 in total. Gonna go for the dive bomb.
Three.
Hey. Does that hit?
3 would hit.
Yes.
To be fair, 3 would hit normally, much less after it's at 0 evasion due to evasion decay.
Gotcha. And then damage. Let's see, just pull up my thing. Body expert. Oh, 3 plus roll. Yeah, that is 6. Oh, it rolled it rolled from a 10 to a 2. No.
Oh no.
Heck. Wait, I assume that's 3 damage.
That would be. Which deals a little bit of damage to the Duskull. Do you have any follow-up you'd like to do?
Yeah. I will. I'll still get ready for a dodge, and that would be it.
All right. Argus, it is your turn.
Have people been keeping track of the -2 to accuracy when you do the dodge and such, by the way?
Yes,
I have.
I am keeping
Okay.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. That's why normally it's a 10, but for accuracy, but -2, 8.
Yeah, my brain was just like, wait, was that actually explained earlier?
It was.
Yeah.
I also told them especially to keep track of it.
So, just to make sure, because my internet was cutting out, the ore did not break this time.
Oh no, he rolled 20 damage on it. It is totally broken again.
Can Argus spend his movement action, run me over to go grab the broken paddle part and cradling it?
Yes, you may. I'll just say you could do that as a part of your movement action.
He's doing that, and then he is turning to glare at you, and then glaring at the Duskull, because his ore wouldn't break if there weren't ghosts in here.
So you are like actually turning to glare at Shade though, right?
Well, he's not using a glare move. No, he's
Oh
just like
no, I'm
glaring
just saying
at
like you are literally just glaring at Shade.
Yeah, he's just glaring at Shade, and then he glares at the Duskull because ghosts were in his safe room, which caused his ore to break.
Also, I will give you the opportunity to, because you are like paying special attention to Shade. You can roll an insight if you want.
Yes, insight. That's. Would that just be insight and not?
Well, no, it'd be attribute, any attribute you want, plus any expertise, plus insight.
Okay. Yeah.
This won't even take an action. You're just looking at him, so I'll just let you do this for free. You know, his eyes are pretty wide right now, but like, you know, that might just be because he's focused.
Argus is taking note of that because he might be able to steal the other ore piece from you later. Argus is going to turn his glare over to the Dust Skull and try to beat it senseless with as much magnetic force as he can put into it.
All right. For anger, I'll give you a +2 dice on your damage if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna willpower that anyways.
Why? This thing has no evasion right now.
Oh, it has. Oh, because I got 2 1s. But
Well,
I
yeah,
also got a 10, so as long as I don't get another.
Well, you have 4 minus 2 is 2, so literally no matter what, you were hit.
Oh, I didn't see the 7. I saw the 10 and then the 2 1s. Okay.
Yeah, this thing has no evasion right now. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Take a +2. The reason it's +2 is because that's how many times you just saw your ore get destroyed. You only roll 4 damage on that? Okay.
I'm willpowering.
All right, that's fair.
There we go. There's damage.
All right, 2 damage. Anything else?
The soul expertise.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll that then.
Yeah. That's
Having the effect take place, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
A
Argus
very
is
polarizing
angry.
roll.
Argus is mad. Oh my god!
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
-3.
-3, so 6 would apply. It has a soul save of 6.
He is now magnetized. He feels the weight of Argus's anger just encompassing him.
Fair. Want to do anything else?
No, that's all my actions. He's just
All right.
sitting and cradling his broken orphan.
It's
It
the
is
door
now-
situation again.
It is now the Dust Skull's turn. The Dust Skull that is on 1 HP. It will now be attempting to heal yet again. Only 110 this time. Still a decent result. Alright, it has used its healing move. And it is currently in range of Vector, Sin, and Jet moved away. So, Vector or Sin?
Yeah. Oh. Also, we have the door situation again. You've magnetized something that is right in front of Sin, who has a metal.
Oh no! I forgot about that.
Maybe we could use this to our advantage.
If you have a steel type move.
Yeah.
Vector, it is rolled to attack you. You did take a dodge, right? So +1 difficulty?
He did take a dodge.
Alright. Oh, wow, that dodge is saving him a bit. Yeah, it just saved it from being a 7. So it's only a 5. Vector, are you here? Check your wire.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, the wire. Yes, every time. I don't know why that wire's like loose. I have to fix it later, but yes. Yes, I did take the dodge action, and it is yes.
Alright.
Difficulty up.
Out of curiosity, what's your special evasion?
Special evasion. Special evasion is 4, should be a 5.
Okay. So, no crit with that, but it does still hit. Ah, there's a proper amount of ones. 2 10s, though.
Oh heck.
Which, okay. It didn't explode anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minus 1, 2, 3. Please take 8 damage.
I'm already knocked out then.
What's your integrity?
Special integrity.
Yep.
Integrity 4.
So 8 minus 4 is 4 damage. You'd still have 1 HP.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Heck.
So no,
Ow.
you are not down. You are just severely
Barely.
hurting.
Ow. Heck.
It is now going to use its multi-attack. Or Vector, what's your soul save?
Soul save, it is 4. Oh, yeah, 4.
All right. You now have rank 1 taunt on you. What this does is it raises the difficulty of you attacking anything except this thing, which is not very useful right now. But you are taunted.
You must attack the Dust Skull.
Well, that isn't what rank 1 taunt does, but yes. You feel taunted by this thing.
The Dust Skull's doing his tippy tappies.
Mocking my tippy tappies. I'm gonna
Yep.
keep mocking my tippy tappies, and now you're also you hurt my friends.
Yep. However, from stage 1 taunt, the only actions you can take are to attack and move.
I don't see any problems with this.
I know. It doesn't do anything to you right now. If it ever gets to stage 3 somehow, you'll have +1 difficulty on attacking him, but, you know. Brr. I don't think it's getting that far. Continue. That is going to be its turn. Sin.
Okay. Can I move so that I am not going to be able to hit anybody else with a certain move with AoE?
Yeah,
just
but you
want
would no
to-
longer be covering Azareth, who's on.
Yes.
Very
Hopefully, it won't matter. Hopefully, this thing will be gone.
Hopefully. It did just heal.
Yep, but I'm gonna move and I'm gonna hope. Because we're going to hit it with the Woolly Fury.
Alright.
This has a power of 6, and I'm rolling 3, 4, 5.
Was that a steel type move?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Because it is steel type, it will have another -1 difficulty on it. So you'll be looking for 5s.
6, 7. I am rolling 7 dice, so let me make sure I get the right amount. 3.
Magnetizing is good. Don't get stuck to him.
Would you happen to have a soul?
No.
I'm sorry, that question out of nowhere just it made me burst into laughter.
Yeah.
Not do you have a soul?
Oh,
dice,
hey,
do you
there
have
is a
soul?
5 there. The magnetize saves you. It will still hit.
Very good. So, with a power
I
of
didn't see that 5 there.
Yeah, with the power of 6 currently, that means it does
6 power plus your brawl plus half of your attribute.
Okay, so half of body, it's half rounded up, right?
Yep.
2. So it's attribute plus the brawl, and then plus the 6.
Yeah, half of attribute plus brawl plus 6.
Okay, so. And so 6 dice, 2. 6 dice or 6. It is 6 dice from that, right? My brain is starting.
So if you have 6 power, it's 6 dice.
Okay.
So what? You'll be at like maybe around 10.
It is exactly 10. I lost count. 1,
If it helps, instead of counting, what you could do is literally type in the chat bar /roll space 10d10.
Fair.
That's what I do. I like doing that.
Well, seeing as it didn't seem to roll in there, I'm gonna do exactly that.
Yep. Mostly I started doing it because I got tired of accidentally somehow missing the box, even though all the dice are in the box.
It's /roll.
Then you put a space, and then 10d10.
Okay, that time it worked.
And there's a 10 in there.
Yeah. That doesn't look terribly great.
It does not, but that 10 could do wonders.
Yeah.
And at the very least, it will deal chip damage, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm just debating. I could use my willpower.
You could. But then again, you also have to remember, this is at the begin. It just had its turn, so all of its decay was reset, so it has its full integrity again.
Yeah, that's the reason that I am contemplating doing that, because the more damage there is, the more that integrity is less of a
No, it's
problem.
just per time it takes damage, it just lowers by 1.
I mean, the more damage I deal, the more damage will go through after the integrity.
Well, yeah, that's if you can get past its starting 6 integrity, though.
Yeah.
So you'd have to roll at least 8 damage to deal more than chip damage.
Yep. I
So
want
you
to go
think-
for that more than chip damage, so I'm going to try.
Alright. I don't think you're getting it, but at least you are dealing chip still.
Yeah.
I
So,
Unfortunate.
think that was worse.
Yep.
oh, it doesn't matter because it's chip anyway, so.
Worse roll, but still same effect.
There is no effect of damage difference rolling 1 through 7. He needs to roll at least 8.
Yep. I was hoping to get a couple of 10s on that, but luck was not on my side.
Yeah.
Ryan, if you rolled the other 10, maybe it would have blown up into a 10, into a 10, into a 10.
Also, guys, just so you remember, the strike maneuver is a thing, and it does specifically count twice towards hit stun.
I didn't know that it counted twice, but I did remember it was a thing.
Yeah, so it counts twice towards hit stun. So let's say you strike it and you deal some chip damage. That counts as 2 hits, so it removes 2 of its integrity.
Which is why Kaza used it before Irontail.
Yeah.
It also removes 2 evasion, but then again, this thing doesn't really evade that much anyway, so.
Yeah. And I had to move to be able to use this, because it does have a AoE, so.
I'm just more reminding you guys, because,
Yeah.
you know.
But, yeah. So, Sin gets a little angry look on his face, starts just inching around the dust skulls, so to avoid his friends, and then just starts slamming, and doesn't seem to do much of anything. He looks deflated.
It cares not for your petty attempts.
But that is all he can do.
Alright, Azareth. You just got slammed, and thankfully Jet gave you whatever he did gave you a little burst of energy. But holy hell did that thing just hit you.
He's going to rear up and go in for a strike.
What?
That
would just be body.
Expertise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mm-hmm. 7d10. I saw those 10s. Oh, hey, look, one more. Fuck you.
Alright. So with a 4, that would hit.
Cool. Base power 4.
For strike starts at base power 0.
Oh, it starts at base power 0?
So you have a basic move that you start with that's 4 power. Strike is a 0 power maneuver
Oh,
that you can
oh.
train up, like, at an increased rate, but you can train it up.
Okay.
So it starts at 0 power, so just plus brawl, plus, whatever attribute halved.
So
And
basically,
so
my axiom are all halved? Or...
No, because it doesn't include, it includes the full brawl and half of your expertise. Same thing as normal damage, it's just plus
1,
0.
2, 3. Okay. I think I'm understanding a little bit more. So that's 3 I rolled.
How much brawl do you have?
I have 2 brawl.
And you have 3 body, right?
3 body. Yeah.
In that case, it's you would add 2 from the body because it's half rounded up.
Ah. I thought it was expertise, not attribute.
No,
it's on me.
It's attribute. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you rolled 1 damage. That chips. Lowers integrity by 2.
Okay. So then let's multi-action to Draconic Claw. So you said
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to multi. Strike is a maneuver,
Oh,
but it's separate from an attack action.
interesting.
So you can priming strike and do your full attack action
Oh.
without any negatives from doing the priming strike.
Okay. So let's see. Body's expertise brawl plus 2 is what I have it labeled as for accuracy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With no accuracy would be 96. Okay. Why do I keep saying 6? It's 10.
Well, luckily it has no evasion right now, so you're still hitting.
Okay. And then... how did damage go again?
Damage is the power of the move, if it has any base power, plus the skill you use to use it, the half of the attribute you use to use it, and then if you have any guaranteed damage on it, or set damage, it's called guaranteed damage now, you add that as automatic successes to the end result.
Okay.
So for yours, that's 4 right now because we halved it just to keep it within power cap. So
Okay.
what you do is your skill plus half your attributes, so the same thing as your strike right there, basically. And then add plus 4 at the end of it.
4d10.
All right, so that'll be 7 damage. Very good.
Ooh.
Luckily, due to integrity decay, this is starting to hit pretty good.
Fun.
Yep. Do you have any other attacking moves that you would like to use?
No.
Minus 5?
Maybe. Wait, body, claw expertise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have one that can roll 2 accuracy.
Hey, it has no evasion right now, so it's wide open.
Alright. Then this would be the standard move we have at the start.
Yep. So the 4 power move. Go ahead.
Yes. 2d10.
However, actually, quick thing. This is a ghost type, and that starts as a normal type move. Did you ever change the type on it?
It was still normal because I thought we couldn't swap it.
Well, you're normally not supposed to, but like...
The starting move, you cannot change the typing. Typing is kind of
okay.
set when you make the move.
Oh, okay. In that case, it is stuck at normal type, and then, this is a ghost, so...
Okay, there's nothing. Cool. I have nothing else.
Alright. In that case, Amos. The only remaining enemy is this Dust Skull. You still there, Wernie?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's the last enemy?
The Dust Call. It is
It's
very
gonna
hurt.
target him and flamethrower him.
Alright, cool. Go ahead and roll accuracy. Has no evasion right now, so as long as you roll a single success, you crit. Or you hit, not crit, but...
Just don't roll ones.
Yep, so you hit. Roll damage. Hey. You forgot it. There you go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you like to keep that roll? Hello?
Hello.
Wernie, would you like to keep that roll?
Which roll?
The roll you just made. 6. You can always
Yeah,
willpower
that's
or
fine.
something if you want.
Nah, that's fine. I'll leave it.
All right. In that case, the Duskull is almost dead. Jet.
Again.
Okie doke.
One Zach making a note.
Okay.
Was just making a note for dev stuff that occurred to
Okay.
me here.
Yep. All right.
About the hit stun and crits. Anyways, Vector is hurt, so Jet is going to do the... Where did my sheet go? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I have so many windows. He's going to go for the spirit transfer again. Again, just the healing on Vector this time. So that accuracy... Six.
That would hit and that would crit.
Hurrah!
Also, I just checked. I am at 623 chat tabs.
What?
Yeah, I have 623 tabs open.
That is
No.
weird.
Why?
Don't worry, only 2 of the windows that I have open right now have above 150.
Why? That's way too much.
Here's what my
computer
top,
struggles with 3.
here's what my top bar looks like, in case you're curious.
Why?
Why? What are you using all those for?
Oh, okay. So the left 4 right there, it's really 3, but the left 4 is for the Friday games. The tab next to that is Scar System. The tab next to that is experimental. That next one right there is YouTube for music. The next couple are some Starlight things. After that, it's more music things, a couple of different Google searches of images, one of which is Gracchus the Hut. I'm not even, like, scrolling through these. There's my armor proposal stuff I remember I worked on a while ago. The next bit is a bunch of my Scar dev stuff. You know.
How?
I just went ahead and kept rolling. So 6 damage to the Duskull and 2 healing for Vector.
Alright, is this physical or special?
Special.
Alright, it was a trick question. It had 1 HP anyway, so. Congratulations. How would you like to kill this thing?
Oh, do I go the gruesome route?
You can.
I guess it's
I mean,
not
you already
that
tore into the Baron's back, so I mean...
Fair. Okay. So, yeah, Jet is just going to kind of focus, and the Duskull's going to kind of deflate, and its entire, basically everything that it was just flows into Vector and heals him.
Alright.
That was a lot tamer than I was expecting.
Still a little gruesome.
And thus ends combat. All the enemies have been felled.
Argus is hugging his top of an ore. He's still burning, but he's hugging his ore.
Alright. Shady's gonna take a look at like the haft of the paddle that he has, look around a bit, see like the scattered like, you know, various bodies and remains and shit of just the ghosts that are like slowly dissipating, it looks like. And he's just going to like throw the fucking like haft of the paddle onto the ground and go, where the hell is this gear? Let's get the fuck out of this place.
Argus is immediately lunging over to grab his ore. Like, trying to do the thing where you catch it before it hits the ground.
No, like he just straight up like does, you know that thing that like have you ever watched baseball? Do you watch baseball?
I have not.
Okay. Basically, like when batters are like upset about something, a lot of times they'll just like straight up throw it onto the ground and let it like bounce and clatter around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that as he just like starts stalking towards the door.
Argus is running after it.
Kaza is going to pick up the other piece that went flying again.
Well, no, that Argus
Argus
already
has that
ran and
piece.
grabbed that in the middle of the fight.
Right.
Argus
Okay.
has both pieces.
He's going to go over to Argus. Would you like me to make it better again?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. Thankfully, it was done in a singular strike, so I think that helped its chances. As he will use Recycle again to give Argus his hopes and dreams back.
So is that what each half of it is called? Which part is hope and which part is dream?
No, hope was
Hope is the handle.
Flat on the rack.
Dreams
This
is
is
the
dreams.
flat end.
He's fixing
Oh,
all my
obviously
dreams.
because the flat end makes you go to sleep.
Yes, that was my thinking. Yes.
I'm getting the internet thing again, so I keep only hearing a couple words.
Unfortunately, I do need to end here as anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say that this is probably a good place to end.
Is it probably? Yeah.
End of combat.
That, and as long as the handle remains, maybe.
Just maybe.
I'm only catching a few words. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as subscribing to our YouTube, picking up some packs of cards through Stream Loots, or subscribing to us through Stream Loots. But for now, make sure that you all go check out my friends who also stream. There's a lot of them in this group, so go check their links down in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say good.